Hey everybody, Average Gamer here. So today we're going to be talking about 5 tips to finding the right mech. Now, I'm not going to say this is the be-all to end-all to make your decisions upon which mech to pick. I mean, there's so many different options and so many different builds and so many decisions and all that stuff. I kind of broke it down into generically 5 options. So, the 5 options are: know what you want, know what you don't want, give a chassis a chance, take a leap of faith, and slow down. So, know what you want. Pretty self-explanatory. Know what you want to do. And don't think of this as, don't think of what the meta is for the moment. If you do end up doing, what's the meta, right? What's the best thing right now? You'll end up just going in circles. Every once a month there's a patch that ends up changing things, and I guarantee you, in that month, you'll end up changing, and you'll just keep going in circles and circles and circles. So I don't advise you to go by the meta. I say go with what you feel. If you really like PPCs, go for an awesome 8Q. You put 3 of them on there, and you can just rip people to shit. If you like autocannons, go to a Mauler. If you like the ability just to rip people apart, go with the Direwolf with with the 6, or I can think of 8 autocannons on it or something like that. If you like just running and just killing people with no issues, no problems, you can go with the Boom Direwolf, with the Quad Gauss. You can go with a dual Gauss King Crab, dual Gauss, Mauler. I mean, it's one of those things where it's know what you want to play with, know how you want to play, and that's where you want to go. Like, for a while, I was very into LRMs and missiles, streaks, SRMs, LRMs, and mostly medium pulse as defense. After playing Community War for a while, I got out of the habit of playing with them, mainly due to the cap on ammo. So I ended up going to direct fire weapons. And now I'm really into direct fire weapons, and I'm kind of getting back into how I was way before that, which is ballistics. I'm really enjoying ballistics right now with Gauss and autocannon 5s. You will evolve as a person as to what you like and what you want, but so will the mechs too, right? And we'll get into that in a little bit. So know what you want. Know if you want speed over maneuverability. Do you want firepower more than speed? Do you want armor more than everything else? Do you want to be able to go in, tank, and deal out damage? Do you want to be able to sit back and snipe people? Know what you want. Next one is know what you don't want. So say, for example, you don't like LRMs. Don't pick or you don't even like missiles. Don't pick a chassis with missile slots. If you don't like ballistics, don't pick one with a lot of ballistics. Sadly, a lot of mechs have things here and there that you don't like. That's one reason why I prefer, when it comes to me personalizing robots and building one out from scratch, I like going with the clan mechs. You don't have to worry about an engine. You just have to worry about your weapons, where they are, and that's it. They're a bit easier to design, in my opinion, though they can be more complex in their armament or their points. Meaning that, with an Atlas, where all its points are and everything you can put on it. You can tweak what weapon you put on it and all that stuff, and what engine, and that complicates things. But with clans, you can swap out torsos and arms and you name it. So you'll end up with different builds, even though it's the same model. You can have 4 primes and have all 4 built out completely different. So it all comes down to know what you want and know what you don't want. If you know you don't want something, don't get a mech with it on it. Or if that mech has a specialty towards that, don't do it. If you don't like LRMs, don't fucking get a catapult. Next one, give a chassis a chance. That's the one right there, catapult. Everyone sees it and you're like, oh my god, 6 LRM5s. Or 6 10s. There you go. What I've been doing recently is running 4 LRM missiles, or 2 LRMs, and 4 SRMs. Mostly streaks, or like the Blaine Demi-Fire SRMs. Keep thinking SRM should lock on, but apparently no, streaks do. For your streak, it would just streak forward towards its target, and there you go. But, no. And then SRMs would lock just like LRMs, but guess not. So, anyways. So yeah, I got it both with SRMs and LRMs, so that I can defend myself in close and fire long range, too. Some people would also put up, 6 SRMs on them and throw a really light engine and run into the fray and, just blah, face full of missile, which you can do too. The Awesome, for example, I've got 3 of them or 4 of them. I think I may have 4. And if you don't like energies or missiles, if you're more of a ballistic guy, Awesomes are not what you want. But at the same time, do you really like PPCs? Because they're kind of like, almost like, ballistics. Like, say you're really into PPCs and you're looking at the Awesome going, well, it's big and it's slow. It's like, true, it is big and it's slow, but those ER PPCs can just rip and rip and rip and rip. And they have over 1,000 meter, range too. So, you may never think of, think of a Thunderbolt, or, which is, smaller and faster. And then all of a sudden decide, well, maybe I'll give the Awesome 8Q. Sorry, I'm yawning. The Awesome 8Q a chance. All the PPC course, you might love it, you might not, right? It's all about giving a chassis a chance. But also coming with that is also the ability to not just play the mech for like a day or two and then decide. I'd say build it how you want it, and then play it for at least a week or 2. See how you feel by the end of the 2 weeks, and then make your decision. I've now been playing with my Maulers now for over a week. I'm not really a brawler type. I'm not really an autocannon person, but these guys have really won me over. And I am loving them. I am really loving them. So I really gave this chassis definitely a good chance. The Knight comes out next Tuesday, and yeah, looking forward to directed energy laser vomit. With that in mind, the next one's take a leap of faith. See a mech that that might be good, but you're not sure. Buy it. Try it out. See what comes of it. Sometimes you have to take that chance. I took it with I bought a I think it was an adder. I bought a light clan mech. Kind of tweaked it a little bit, made it like a long range, sniper with ECM. So my plan was to kind of hide behind everybody and snipe with PPCs. I think I was gonna put 2 PPCs on or something like that. I can't remember. After playing it for a while, I realized it was pretty much a glass cannon. I can dish lots of damage, put lots of damage downrange, but in the end, it took only a few hits and it'd be dead. So I don't want to play it. It didn't feel to me that was all natural. But I took that leap of chance, took the leap of faith. Played something that I felt uncomfortable with. Looked at it and didn't even think it was comfortable. But the fact that I was looking at it going, well, it has kind of some things I like. So I took the chance. What's the worst that can happen? You play it, you don't like it, you sell it. Last but not least, slow down. Once you've picked out someone that you want to play with, slow down. Take your time. Let the mech evolve naturally. It's always best when things evolve on their own and aren't forced to work. Meaning that you have a mech. I had this issue with my Timberwolf. I got it at the beginning. Tons of laser vomit on it, missiles. I had to make them look like, had it look like Mickey Mouse. I sent them all three of them looked the same. And at the end of the whole thing, I realized that I basically was just forcing myself to just, or I wasn't even, I forced all of them to look how I thought they should look. So they all looked the same. They all had LRM-15s. All of them had 2 LRM-15s and 4 medium lasers. And that was it. Over time, I realized, you know what, this isn't the best idea for all of them. I'll keep one as my stereotypical Mad Cat, but let me look at these. Let's see what I can do. So that's where I came out with my 7 ER medium laser build, and my other one, which is two ER PPCs and 4 or 5 medium lasers or something like that. It's a mech that evolved over time when I was playing it. So one thing is, sometimes, you know what, if you have a mech, don't sell it. Keep it. Keep it off to the side. Go back to it every now and then. Play it. See how you feel. When there's a big patch that change things, go back into that mech. Feel it. Kind of see how comfortable it is. The mechs are always evolving as the gameplay evolves, especially with the new patches that are coming out in the next couple months. There's the big rebalancing that they're going to be doing. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to do this video, just because over the next little bit with the new rebalancing, the new sensor system, which is the main first big pass, and I want to say, and also slight armor system. It's maneuverability. It seems like maneuverability, armor, and sensors seem to be the big thing they're emphasizing on this new first section of the rebalancing patch. And I have to admit, I'm very excited, but I had to do this video for you. Just to explain, hey, just to say, hey, take a look. Tell me what, this is what you should, in my eyes, just 5 little tips. Nothing too fancy, nothing too special. But anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you guys all on the battlefield next time. Bye-bye.